Hey guys, welcome back to this channel. Thank you for stopping by and watching our previous video. This time, we're going to show the best post-apocalyptic themed anime ever part 3. But before that, let me remind you to subscribe to this channel, hit the like button, and ring the notification bell for more videos. Here's the feed of the best post-apocalyptic themed anime ever part 3 you can watch in your leisure time. Let's get started! Number 5. Gargantua on the Fajorus Planet. Aired in spring 2013, Gargantua on the Fajorus Planet is an original anime produced by Production Niji, which was set in the distant future where mecha has been built by mankind. Directed by Kazuya Murata, the story will revolve around the distant future when humankind has taken to the stars and formed the Galactic Alliance of Humankind. The Galactic Alliance is engaged in a perpetual war with squid-like alien species known as the Hideos. Insane Lido is a 16-year-old teenager who becomes a soldier in the Galactic Alliance, piloting a Machine Caliber, an artificial intelligence automated humanoid-shaped mecha that he refers to as Chamba. In an unfortunate turn of events, Lido loses control during the battle and is cast out to the far reaches of space, crash landing on the waterlogged Earth. Faced with uncertainty and unable to communicate with his comrades in space, Lido attempts to get his bearings and acclimate to a new lifestyle. Number 4. Revisions. Revisions is an original anime produced by Shiragami, which initially aired in winter 2019, carrying an action mecha as the main genre and published in Netflix. Directed by Gara Taniguchi, the story of a teenager who is on his journey over 300 years into the future. Daisuke Tojima is a high school student who was kidnapped when he was a child. He was involved in a special phenomenon called Shibuya Drift, along with his childhood friends Changai Steiner, Keisaku Asano, and Mari. They were transferred to the center of Shibuya over 300 years into the future. What's waiting for them is the endless wilderness and forest full of ruins. They encounter the enemies known as Revisions, fight using giant mechanical monsters. Daisuke's encounter to call herself and gave him a mobile suit string puppet. With separated pods, adversaries, destined prophecies, the boys and girls are on their journey to return to their original time. Number 3. High School of the Dead. High School of the Dead is an anime produced by Madhouse aired in summer 2010, which was set in post-apocalyptic zombie combined with interesting edgy nuances. The anime becomes one of entertaining anime that's adapted from a Japanese manga series written by Daisuke Sato and illustrated by Shoji Sato. The story of a group of high school students who are trapped in the middle of zombie apocalypse. It begins in the present-day Japan, when humans turn into deadly zombies. It follows a group of high school students as they deal with a worldwide catastrophic event known as the outbreak. As the cast tries to survive the zombie apocalypse, they must also face the additional threats of societal collapse in the form of dangerous fellow survivors and the possible decay of their own moral codes. Starting from the high school, Takashi Kimura is forced to kill his friend when he was bitten and become a zombie. Soon, Takashi and his girlfriend Rei Miyamoto join other students and reveal what caused this overwhelming pandemic. Along their journey, they meet Seiko Buzuchima, who is the leader of Seductive Kanda Club, an otaku named Kota Hirano, Saya Takagi, the daughter of an influential politician, and Shizuka Morikawa, the high school nurse. Number 2. Ego Proxy. Aired on Netflix, Ego Proxy is an anime heavily influenced by philosophy and Gnosticism. Features a combination of 2D digital cell animation, 3D computer modeling, and digital special effects. Premiered in winter 2006, produced by Minglobe, the setting is set in a post-apocalyptic utopian future where humans and auto-rev androids coexist peacefully until a virus gives the android self-awareness, causing him to commit a series of murders. After an ecological disaster thousands of years prior rendered the outside world inhospitable towards life, domed cities were built as safe havens for the population. Inside the domes, one of which is Romdo City, humans and androids called Alterrius coexist peacefully. A series of murders committed by Alterrius infected with the Cogito virus begins to threaten the delicate balance of Romdo City's social order. Behind the scenes, the government have been conducting secret experiments on a mysterious humanoid life form called Proxy, often described as godlike and immortal. The story will revolve around Inspector Real Maya, who is assigned to investigate, discovering a more complicated plot behind it involving a humanoid species known as Proxy, who are the subject of secret government experiments. Number 1. Guilty Crown. Premiered in fall 2011, Guilty Crown is an original anime produced by Production IG that will follow a young man with the ability Power of the King. 2 main adaptations were published, one each by ASCII MediaWorks and Square Enix. A light novel was published by Nitra Plus in April 2012, titled Guilty Crown Princess of Deadpool. Instead of manga and light novel adaptations, this franchise also got a spin-off visual novel for Windows, named Guilty Crown Lost Christmas. Unable to contain the threat, Japan sought international help and the United Nations dispatches an organization known as the GHQ to their aid. The GHQ successfully contains the outbreak and restores a level of normality. 10 years later, a resistance organization known as the Funeral Parlor wages a campaign against the GHQ. Guilty Crown follows the full action story of a high school student named Shioma, who is dragged into war, possessing an ability that will help him uncover the secrets around him. Well, that's all the list of the best post-apocalyptic themed anime ever Part 3. Do you have any favorite ones on the list? If you do, let us know in the comment section below. Be sure to hit the like button and share this video as much as you can to friends if you really enjoyed this. Thanks a lot for watching and see you next time!